want the whole world in my hands, and my team by my side with the whole world in my plans. I'ma see.
Hey, what's up guys? While editing H video here, another video, and today we are gonna be doing some farming. Now I know you guys have been requesting live raids a lot. When I say a lot, I mean for like 2-3 months, because you know, like during my trophy push, which I couldn't do because of connection issues with Reflector when you record, or even when you mirror, your Wi-Fi gets a little bit slower, and I could not risk that during a trophy push, because if I disconnected from a raid and lost 30 cups, I would have killed myself. So, getting into this replay, this base, as you can see, it has over 300,000 gold, and when I am farming up here, I basically will go for any base with more than 300,000 gold. Not a lot of Dark Elixir in this base, but definitely enough gold to make it worth attacking. As you can see, I dropped 3 loons on the archer towers on the right and left side of the base, and then I just took out all the percentage there and got the gold storages. Now there's 2 more gold storages on top. I put down a rage spell, 2 balloons on the cannon, and 3 to get that air defense with minions behind to both soak up the rage and the loot, and then they do a good job of cleaning up the storages before the wizard tower gets to them and totally wipes them out. Same thing on the left side. I'm going to drop a rage spell, put 2 loons, and then 3 to get the air defense. Now the loons, the best thing about them is that when they drop, they deliver splash damage, and when they like drop bombs, because they about to drop the most fire album of 2014, they also drop splash damage. So they, you know, can definitely actually clear out some of the loot for you, which is what's really convenient about them, which is why I like them a lot, which is why I'm a big loon fan. So I'm just going to drop a couple minions down and just end the raid, save some spells, save some troops, and that's that. 363,000 gold, plus the 100k bonus is going to come up to a total of 460,000 gold, which is actually a pretty good amount. I usually average about 400 to 500,000 gold per raid, so I mean, you can, you know, but I do boost, so I raid a lot more frequently than you would without boosting barracks. So I farm a lot of gold in an hour, and especially in a 6-hour session. Just because, you know, the raids are really good up here and I boost a lot, so I get a lot of raids in and I get a lot of loot. So with this base, is a very popular base. It's a southern teaser, but the way that it's made, like on top, is a little bit different than what it usually is, what the more popular layouts are. So I basically just took out the archer tower, 2 or 3, or like 3 balloons each, took out the bottom archer tower so I can get those collectors, and then I just kind of clean up the buildings around the base, and I think I'm going to go full attack. Yeah, I'm going to go from the top of the base, because as you can see, there's storages there that I wanted to get. This raid was actually, it was pretty bad. It was a pretty bad raid. I did get all the gold, or at least most of it, but it was a pretty bad raid. So, it did come down to a pretty clutch moment, so just be ready for that. So as you can see, I think I put down like 1 or 2 loons there with minions behind on the bottom left side, so that there were enough minions to take out whatever building was in the way of the gold storage, and then go take out the gold storage. Luckily, that minion on the bottom, it hung in there and was out of range of everything by like probably like half a tile. So got pretty lucky with that minion, and that's the one that's going to come down and clutch the raid. So I'm going to put down some balloons on the left side. Notice there was an air bomb, so I'm going to put a minion down to test, and then 3 balloons. And I'm basically just taking out those wizard towers, and then I put the rest of my balloons on the cannons with the rage spell, so that they hopefully, I was hoping that they would take out those air defenses, but it really didn't come out to that, because you know, they went after the archer tower. But the minions did take advantage of the rage spell and go in and went ham. They were going ham, trademarked by J-Rod. Sorry for saying that in my video, but I kind of had to. So they're going to take out the gold storage on the right. Almost. Queen's going to come out and be a really big whore, and then just totally, like, you know, she's going to flash her boobs at my minions. They're going to get distracted, fly over to her. They're going to take her out, but, you know, the gold storage on the right was not destroyed in the process. Then we put my clan castle down here. I could have used a rage there, which probably would have gotten me the 50%. But I knew psychically that there was the minion on the bottom of the base. I actually didn't know. I just forgot to put the rage down. And then, so I was like, oh shit, I'm going to lose. I'm like, oh, magic minion. So then, kind of let him just clean up that storage. And then usually, when it's down to 49% and I have a lightning spell, I will try to put the lightning spell in a place where I could destroy a building and get some loot while I'm at it. I should have put the lightning spell on the air defense top left, because the Dark Elixir drill is right next to it, and the air defense had enough health so that it would have died. But I did put it on the altar here just to be safe, because I didn't feel like losing. Got the easy, not easy, but, you know, got the clutch 1 star there. And 350,000 gold plus 100,000 is 450,000. We're doing math. This is academic. This is why you guys watch my channel. And I got a decent amount of Dark Elixir there. I think it came up to like 2,700. 2,700! So, you know, that was pretty good. Now with this base, I put 2 balloons on each Archer Tower. The one on the left did not make it because that test is a sloot, but the one on the right magically made it. There was like air bombs and everything coming at it, but you know, I'm lucky that one made it. So then I put 3 more down on the left side. Usually I will put 3 loons on an Archer Tower if it's tucked back like that, but I didn't know that fucking Tesla was there, so I didn't really know to put down 3. But that Tesla popped up like, what's that? And fucked up my my raid there a little bit. So then I'm going to put some minions on the top right, top left side just to get rid of this percentage. Not really going for elixir. As you can see, I'm maxed on it. I kind of have like 7.8 mil at this point. But, you know, if I can clear out some buildings, then it's always nice. So then I put down, I've been doing this a lot, actually. I'll put down 1 loon, and then I'll put down a couple minions behind it on whatever building I want to destroy. And usually I'll make it so that the balloon will land on the building I'm trying to destroy that my minions are on, and it'll just basically, the splash damage will just help destroy it. So then I put down another loon with like maybe 7 or 8 minions on top. Take care of that gold storage, and then I'm going to full-on attack the base. Yes, I said attack from the bottom, and put down 1 rage spell because that's all it needed. Just kidding, I put down 2. I'm high, and then I'm going to put down some loons. I'm going to wait till they get into the rage spell, and then use my minions so that my... Okay, well, I didn't wait. I should have waited. But, so that the loons soak up all the hits, and my minions do not. So then I'm going to put down another rage spell in the middle, just to speed up my minions, to make sure that they can get the 50%, and to make sure that they can get that Dark Elixir, because I was 3,000 Dark Elixir just chilling in the middle of the base, and I wanted it! So I got the Dark Elixir, got all the gold. I literally got all the gold and Dark Elixir in this base except for the gold inside of the Town Hall, so I did not destroy that. But it's going to be a 326,000 gold raid, plus 100,000, and 5,800 Dark Elixir. That's a ton, plus the 600. So that's over 6,000 Dark Elixir and 400,000 gold. This is kind of why I farm up in Masters, High Masters, Champions. I'm up in Champions right now, but I'm kind of like in the 3100s because I can't hang in the 3200s because I'm not good enough with my Queen, because my Queen's clutch as shit. So I'm going to put 1 loon on the left side there to take care of that Archer Tower, and then I'm going to I'm going to put another loon on that Archer Tower, take that out. Basically, you're not going to raid the same base over and over again. Just because it's Champions League and a lot of people use the same base doesn't mean that every single base is going to be the same one, or they're all going to be alike. There's a lot of bases like this one that are just really weird. And basically, you could raid any base. You just have to like use proper loon dynamics. And proper loon dynamics, basically the mindset when you should be raiding is you got to take out the Archer Towers and air defenses if necessary, just enough so that you can pick off the buildings on that side of the base. So as you can see, I took out all the Archer Towers that were going to be in the way of the bottom right and left sides because that's where like all the gold and Dark Elixir is. Put down a rage spell. Put down some, I think like 3 or 4 loons there to take out the air defense, and then I put down a another rage spell, and 3 loons, I think that was, and then they'll make it to that air defense and take it out. And now that this whole bottom side is without defenses guarding all that loot, I'm just going to put down some minions, and they're going to help clean up the rest of the base. I'm going to have to use my other troops when it comes down to it because, you know, obviously I'm not going to be able to pick off 50% just yet, but I will get close. Wizard Towers on the left and right side kind of blocked a couple of those things, but here, look, on the right side, I'm going to put down a loon, unless the minion survives. No, it doesn't. Okay. I put down 1 loon, and then I put down a couple minions behind it. Now the loon, yeah, I think the loon will get destroyed over the gold store, or over the gold mine. Okay, well, close. That was after it was destroyed. Okay, whatever. But that's kind of what I typically do. Like here, again, on the bottom left with those Dark Elixir pumps, I'll put down 1 loon, and then I will put down some minions behind. Loon basically is a big giant. It's a flying giant. And then I put down minions behind. Think of minions as your flying archers, except they don't have boobs. But, you know, they're pretty much. So then, 45% still have 8 loons, 19 minions, 1 rage, 1 lightning, and a blah, 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 clan castle. So I put on 2 loons there to take out the Archer Tower and to serve as a meat shield, and then I put down, like 10 minions there to take out the storage. And then, boom, got all the gold in the base. There's only 1,000 left, which means I got all of it. Same with the Dark Elixir. Still 516,000 elixir, but I don't really need it because, you know, again, 7.8 million. Did not really need it. Was not necessary. So I'm going to put down the rest of my 6 loons because I could, and I felt like it, and I felt like it was the right thing to do because this guy deserved it, and there's a gem box right there, Peter, $17. So then I'm going to put down the minions behind it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it sounds fun because I'm talking really fast, and it makes it sound like it's making sense, but it's not. I'm not even speaking English. This is Spanish, but you're hearing it in English because I have a good translator on my phone. So we're going to go get the 54%. I'm going to soak up a little bit of that elixir, you know, because a little bit of elixir can't hurt, right? So then once the minions are done, they're going to end the battle, and let's see how much loot seeds we got from that. 346,000 gold plus 100,000 and 5,100 Dark Elixir plus the 600, so that's going to be another pretty big raid. This is why I farm up in Masters. There's just a ton of loot. Now this base had a lot of gold, but I was not able to get all of it. I was actually in a Skype call with Yazoo and I think Ananth when I found this base, and I was all cocky, like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna get all the gold. This base is like easy, like no problem. And I did not get all the gold. I didn't even get the town hall. So, spoiler alert, I didn't get it all, but I did get a fair amount. And you can't complain when you find 500,000 gold in a semi-dead base. You know what I'm saying? So then I put down some loons. I definitely could have rated this a little bit differently. I probably should have just full-on rushed the top right and left sides, but I didn't. I don't know why. I mean, I just didn't do it like that. I should have, but I didn't. So it's whatever. But I'm going to take out all the archer towers and the wizard towers, and then basically just put in minions around the base. Just kind of clear out some of the buildings around the outside before I put in the rest of my loons and my rage spells and my minions, just so that I make sure that they all go towards the center of the base and soak up as much loot as I can get. Because that's the object here. We want them loots, man. So I'm going to wait till the minions just clear out these buildings on the top left and right. I'm going to wait till they are done with that cannon, and I think that's when I put in the rest of my loons. I should have spread my loons out on the top right side of the base and raged with minions, because most of the gold was kind of like along the right side, but I didn't do that for some reason. I don't know why. Again, I did not attack this base very well. I decided to go all out from the top here because I figured that 6 loons can destroy the whole base because my loons are god. But, you know, that didn't go well. So then I put down my minions, and they didn't get too far into the base. I had to put another rage spell down on my minions to make sure that they cleaned up a little bit of that gold. Yeah, the rage spell is going to go down here, and then it's just going to accelerate the minions. I'm going to get 2 more gold mines, and then that's going to be about it for gold this raid. But I did get a very fair amount. Definitely not going to complain. You know, I could have gotten more, but it's whatever. You know, I got what I got. Dark Elixir raid, or Dark Elixir wise, this was not a great raid. I'm going to put another lightning spell, or put down a lightning spell on the gold. Soak up a little bit more because I was aiming to max out my storages. 428,000 gold, only 400 Dark Elixir, but plus the 600 came out with 1,000, and that was a 530,000 gold raid. And this is why I fill storages so fast, you know. In, 6 hours, I can farm up like 8 million gold, which is pretty sick. So then we're going to go back into clan chat here. We're going to say hi to YouTube, and as you can see, I have max gold, almost maxed elixir, but elixir doesn't matter, but I only have, almost 100,000 dark elixir, and I think that's because I upgraded one of my heroes, what was it, last episode? So, yeah, that's why I don't have that much dark elixir. But I think now in my base I have a fair amount. I forgot. I don't know. But dark elixir is not hard to get up here. It stacks up just as quickly as gold, which is, again, why I do love farming up here. So if you guys really want a awesome place to farm, both, Town Hall 9 or 10, and you guys have some gems to use for boosting, I would say go to Masters or Champions, because the loot up here is great. I mean, you don't even have to boost, but obviously, boosting definitely helps with getting, max storages in a 6-hour session. You don't have to boost, but it definitely helps. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a good raiding strategy, Loon's up in Master 1 Champion League, even for Town Hall 9, like my defense log, there's not a lot of people who actually attack me. It's mainly Town Hall snipes from high-leveled players, which is why it's even easier to stay up here. Because, on the way up to Champions, you get hit on defense pretty hard in the the mid-Masters League. But, once you get into the 3100s, 3200s, you're mainly getting sniped by high-level guys. So I'm going to go on ahead and upgrade some walls here, because I am going to try to get all level 9 walls before I upgrade my Town Hall. Whichever comes first, all level 9 walls or heroes. Well, I mean, if my heroes get maxed first, then I'm going to upgrade my Town Hall and I'll work on walls at Town Hall 10. But I think I can finish my walls before my heroes upgrade, because I still have something like 7 or 8 weeks left on my heroes. But I'm just keeping them both upgrading nonstop. It's not hard to do with all the Dark Elixir up here. I mean, there's a ton of it. But yeah, and shout out to the clan, both, my clan, Avarice Titans, but the clan Avarice, I think it's Avarice Family. That's our family push right now. We are, I think, almost top 50, I want to say. We're around top 50. I think last time we checked, we were ranked 65, but I'm pretty sure we went up a little bit more. I'm going to head over there today once they have a spot and help them push, because I'm farming in Champions, so, why not go help a trophy push, right? So shout out to them. Check us out on the leaderboard. See us up in that top 50, though, because we are great. Because we are Avarice, and we fuck people. Not really, not literally. That'd be awkward, but I mean, we destroy people's bases because we are good. No, but I do want to give a shout out to Carpe Diem of the clan, whichever one he is, Rising. He's in one of the Rising clans. I don't know which one, but Daddy posted on Twitter. He did hit 4K, and he's the first one in the Rising family to hit 4K. I actually have talked to him quite a bit. He's a really cool guy, awesome attacker. So he probably doesn't watch my videos, neither does Daddy, but, you know, shout out to him. Anyways, and this is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at WhiteLightingHWD. Follow me on Twitch at WhiteLightingHWD. I will be streaming quite a bit next week, so look forward to that. And that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Tune in next week for some streamings on Twitch. Goodbye, guys. I love you. Peace.
Passing notes to all the pretty girls in class. Still, they never reply, but never say never. They never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind. Measure my effort and skill gets better in time. Fresher than ever, and I am who I am. No taking it back. I'm alive and well, what it do? My name is unimportant, but what I say is quite amazing. I hope you